As the songs of awakening rang through, the world was created. The silence was broken.
Middle-earth, with its rolling hills, broken mountains, flowing rivers, and beautiful forest, was created.
Cellar Door is a journey into the mythology, the mystery, and the beauty of Middle-earth. Sit back,
Close your eyes,
and imagine.
from the inferno that raged on Middle-earth, Melkor sat upon his throne in Utumno and called forth his apprentice, Sauron, the great Maiar that turned on the Valar. Melkor saw that Middle-earth was forfeit and his for the taking. As the Valar left to Valinor, Melkor saw that only a single passage in the north was left for them to cross. Here, he built Sauron's citadel to stop any that dare trespass on his land, and named it Angband. The great smith Sauron built weapons for a massive army that would defend against invasion. But who would serve in this army? For Melkor could not create life. Only Aru could. From deep within a mountain, in a cavern, a single stone stood in front of the towering Yule. Through Yule's mind, the thought of Sauron's deception, allowing to be ensnared by Melkor, passed. His anger erupted. His hammer came down swiftly, splitting the stone into 14 pieces. He stared in disbelief that they were shaped as the visions seen during the harmony of the children of Aru, but not quite. Yule was in awe by his creations that Aru said could never be. These beings were taught the ways of iron forging, and Yule inspired them, controlled them, named them Dwarves. These beings were short, stubby, and grew great beards in great halls, having great pride, and enjoyed mountains for which they were born to. Yule grew happy for his miracle of life, but as Aru said, only with the flame imperishable can life be created. This flame Yule could not make, and his dwarves could not live without him, for they were just puppets to his will. Aru learned of Yule's transgression, reprimanding him, Yule, for defying his word. Aru said, "You must now destroy your creations." Yule, in great sorrow, raised his hammer again. As the dwarves cowered and begged for mercy, Yule swung. But Aru stops his swing and says no. Aru laid them to sleep in his chamber deep beneath the mountain, and they were to awake when Aru would allow them. As the trees grew and the forest flourished, Yavanna stared as the fires in the north from Melkor and remembered the pain she felt as her creations died and withered before. Yavanna also saw Yule and his creations as he taught and molded them. Her forests, flowers, and trees will need protection. Yavanna again sang into being great trees, or as they will be known as Ents, or the shepherds of the trees in the common tongue. These beings will serve to protect all of Yavanna's beautiful creations and covet all nature and hold it true as she has. Yavanna quickly noticed that, like the dwarves, they could not have consciousness. Yavanna besought Manwe to talk to Aru, to breathe life into the Ents. Aru held back the flame imperishable and delayed giving the Ents life. Maybe after the children of Aru are born, maybe the Ents will be brought to life. Yavanna and Urme sought counsel, for when Yule and Yavanna created their beings, they did so out of fear for Melkor, but not knowing why. They called all the Valar about the threat that Melkor posed. Barda is the first to stand, asking to finish the work that she started by fashioning the stars and aligning them into constellations. This will help the first children of Aru, guide them and give them a path to follow. The Valar agreed that before the children awake, much work is needed, but the defense of the children will be the focus for all the Valar. Varda goes to finish the work that she first started. Varda raised great stars and made the sky bright. Varda sees the stars begin to align and create shapes in the sky. She begins to move the stars to create these shapes that form possible passages for the creatures below. As the 7 last stars align to form Valserka, these stars will forever stand above all others to influence the minds of elves and all creatures of Arda. Varda finished her work. With the twilight of the stars down on Arda upon the edge of the Sea of Helkar, with the starlight shining down, casting a purple glow upon the still water, from the dark twilight, 2 eyes of the first elves opened, heralding the awakening of the children of Aru. This ends Chapter 4. the awakening. Join us for our next episode, The Elves Awake. My name is Luis, and this is Cellar Door, a journey